Hey, Kyle here at Maple Systems. Today I'll be showing you one of our secondary display units that's part of our cMT IV series. It's the cMT3162XiV. You can have up to 10 of these devices that pairs with our cMT HMIs and our headless HMIs, and you can access the same project all at once. It also features built-in cMT viewer, it's compatible with EasyAccess 2.0, and it has a high-resolution capacitive touchscreen. Let's take a look. Okay, this is what it looks like when you first open the box. You'll see the Maple Systems warranty, and underneath that is the cMT3162XiV series installation guide. Underneath that is the cMT3162XiV. It's wrapped in anti-static and also encased in foam. Then also, there are some accessories. There are some brackets and screws for panel mounting. Here is the cMT3162XiV. This is our 15.6-inch model. This is a secondary device to pair with our Maple Systems cMT HMIs and our headless HMIs by using built-in cMT viewer, and it's also compatible with EasyAccess 2.0. It has a capacitive touchscreen and it's 1920 by 1080 high resolution. It's IP66 rated for washdown environments and has an operating temperature of 0 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and it has a rear aluminum enclosure, and it's VESA or panel mount. On the back of the unit, there are 4 screw holes which are used for VESA mounting, and then there's also some I/O. There's a 24-volt DC power connector. Then over here is a USB host port, which is 2.0 Type A. Then there are 2 RJ45 Ethernet LAN ports. Then lastly, there is a built-in mono speaker. Here I have the cMT IV series, and right here I have one of our headless HMIs. So let's say you have an existing panel without an HMI, but you want to add data sampling, IIoT functionality, or even gain pass-through access to your PLC. By integrating one of our headless HMI units into your setup along with our IV series displays, you can unlock powerful functionality without reworking your entire system. So, in fact, with this combination, you can create up to 10 access points across your facility. So, I'm going to now power on the 2 devices, and you'll see the headless unit powering up and establish its connection. You'll see the flashing lights on the headless HMI, and the cMT3162XiV is going to power on to the pre-installed cMT viewer home screen. And then I'll show you how to pair the cMT IV series with the headless HMI. And then that same process can also be done with one of our cMT HMIs. So I have Ethernet cables going into the cMT IV series and into the headless HMI. And then I also have a power supply going into the headless HMI and the cMT IV series. So I'm going to turn on my power supply. And both devices are going to boot up, and you see the flashing lights on the headless HMI. Now I want to walk through some of the system settings, and then I will pair the IV series with the headless HMI so I can access its project. So top right corner, go to the gear symbol here, click that. It's going to open up your system settings. So here you see system properties, application, network. You can adjust the IP settings here, security, EasyAccess 2.0. So this is our remote access tool. This is EasyAccess 2.0. You'll need a separate license for, and then VNC, you can enable VNC here. You can also change this from light mode to dark mode. And also within system settings, you can also scroll here with the capacitive touch, and you can adjust the brightness of your cMT IV series. You can adjust your sound settings, touch sensitivity, language, backlight saver, and you can show mouse cursor. You can enable or disable that as well. So let's go back to our cMT viewer homepage, hit exit. And to pair the IV series with the headless HMI, you'll go up to the plus sign. And here you can see all the cMT devices on the network. And so this is the headless HMI right here. So hit the plus sign. Then you'll need to enter the admin password, which by default is 6 ones. So you want to do 1111111. Click enter, and then you'll be able to access the project that is on the Headless HMI. Now I'm going to walk you through some of the features in the demo project, and if you notice, I am wearing rubber gloves to show you how well the capacitive touchscreen responds as I'm controlling the project loaded to the Headless HMI using the IV series display device. So let's go to switches and lamps. And here I'll just turn some bits on and off. You can toggle, you can jog up and down and change the state. Some more toggles down here. Let's go back home. Go to trend display. And here I can zoom in and out of my trend display. Let's go back home again, and let's just go to recipe database and click the arrow. And here you can click some of the functions in your recipe database. Well, that wraps up everything today. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it on YouTube and subscribe to our Maple Systems YouTube page. To get more information on our cMT IV series, you can visit the Maple Systems website or reach out to our sales team, sales@maplesystems.com. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.